A ver, espérame. Si ahora sí está bien, que aquí ya se escucha. Este es el capítulo 2 de la serie Vampyr que empezamos a jugarlo literalmente ayer. Sé que hoy día es muy temprano, pero hoy día en la tarde no voy a poder ocupar el pick. Así que vámonos. No hay archivo guardado, como que no. Continuar. Ok, si no me equivoco lo dejamos ayer al lado de la camilla del hospital. Porque yo no seguía avanzando, literalmente apagué el pay justo en el momento que terminé el directo. Bueno, no lo apagué, sino que cerré el juego. Ubicar en el conecto encontrarán mesas de trabajo donde podrás elaborar nuevos tratamientos y sueros o bien mejoras de tu arsenal. Yo diría que no me van a tener un vampiro cerca de Sanji, pero estos tipos son tontos, así que lo van a tener muy cerca. Que no carga tú. A ver, aquí hay algo. Mensaje de la estación, querido y uno de la primera challenge. Despacho de todo eso. Ya es muy largo, lo siento. No tengo tanto tiempo. Oh, no. Es que son muy largos los artículos. Si fueran más cortos, lo estaría leyendo. Necesita agua. Aquí no hay nada de agua. No, aquí está. En la mesa de trabajo puede fabricar tratamiento para curar a los ciudadanos enfermos, suero para recibir un impulso, pieza de mejora de arma para potenciar y personalizar tus armas. Fabricación. Primero debes analizar los componentes que encontraste, pero deberías nuevas recetas que los componentes para analizar. A ver.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation.
Bueno, ayer ustedes no pudieron oírlo, pero yo decía que cuando el personaje fue así yo me iba a quedar calladito. Porque yo no entiendo mucho inglés. Pero que ahora estaba viendo más que 8 minutos por eso.
I have so much time now.
Meditar. Ok, la mostradora la mejoramos harto ayer, pero ahora no tengo nada, así que... La noche siguiente.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. What about my thirst for blood? The flower's dying. It needs water.
No tengo agua.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Come on, I don't have all night.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry. There's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Aquí vamos a la morgue. ¿Se dan cuenta que la enfermera siempre tiene sangre en su esto? En su bata. Vete, se sabe.
I cannot enter. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody...
Conmigo nadie se mete. Pingao. ¿Qué fue eso? Ya ven esto fuerte. A ver qué pasa ahora. A ver, evolución. Evolution. Bueno, estoy viendo otro video mientras veo el mío. Para pam pam para pam pam.
It's locked, all right.
Aquí están arriba.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
No puedo salir. ¿Alguien sabe por dónde guía? Aquí por ahí. ¿Qué que mató a un enfermero?
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective.
Ahí otro
But
piso.
they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
No puedo, no puedo pasar por ahí. Oye, eso yo lo hice. Supongo que iba a ser abajo en el primer piso. Oye, por un momento me asusté. Suero. Puede elaborar distintos tipos de suero en la mesa de trabajo. Puede marcar la diferencia en situaciones de combate peligrosas. Ok. Puedo elaborar harto suero. Si este juego es para mucho. Me gustaría que fuera de dos, así no estaría tan aburrido. No sé si intenta hacer una botellita. Ironía. Alguien que me diga por dónde es, por favor. Si es que... Poniendo una enfermedad contagiosa puede estar o salir de la zona de cuarentena sin presentar el emitido por las autoridades sanitarias locales. La excepción de los empleadores autorizados podrá modificar, destruir o retirar este cartel. Haciendo la vez. Ok. El que lo tengo que ir por este lugar, pero no me dice por dónde. Sí, che. Literalmente no tengo ninguna idea de lo que estoy haciendo.
Get them weapons ready! Watch it!
Bueno, alguien que se haya pasado el juego que me pueda decir dónde. Quédese en casa, gripe, frecuencia agravada por la neumonía, quédense en casa para evitar contagiarse de la gripe española. Aquí está para la gripe española. Estamos en España. No sé.
Enter.
Ok, aquí no podemos hacer nuestro poder porque no pueden saber que somos vampiros. Si es que no sé para dónde tengo que ir. Oh, ya me estoy atando, ¿no? No es suficiente. Qué extraño. No tuvo. Ah, claro, va a ver en la vuelta ahora. Muy buena, muy buena. Sí.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood. These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Ok. Sí, que no me deja hacer nada, weón.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Y aparece que ahora sí tenemos que ir al hospital. Por fin. Qué verga. Lo voy a dejar como tranquilo. Supongo que ahora sí tengo que salir, pues. Descansar, se debe descansar en una cama para usar el XP y evolucionar. Busca escondites. A ver si le doy vuelta. Oye, voy a ir haciendo eso porque parece que voy más rápido. What? Cargando. Hospital completo. A causa de la gripe, este hospital no admite más pacientes. Hospital completo. Vuelva a casa, por favor. Creo que hay que ir al segundo piso. Ya no la veo tan completa. Sí, era aquí. A ver ahora dónde. ¿Y qué tengo que hacer ahora? Si es que no me dicen ni qué tengo que hacer, entonces... Esto... Si es que no puedo hacer nada, ¿qué quieren que haga? Ya me estoy empezando a hartar.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Ay, ya me estoy empezando a hartar. Lo que hay que hacer. Me voy a dormir a ver si esto sirve. Muy bien. Ejecuta movimientos sobrenaturales sobre el objeto, infligiendo daño al aterrizar. Esto es como saltar y infligir daño. Arriba. La noche siguiente. A ver si me aparece algo más. Tengo que esperar 15 segundos.
The flower's dying. It needs
Alguien me
water.
explica qué tengo que hacer aquí porque estoy a punto de cerrar el directo por no saber.
I cannot enter.
Juraría.
It's locked. It's locked.
Eres un vampiro y no puedes abrir ninguna cuestión. Los peores vampiros del mundo.
It's locked, all right.
Aquí es para el agotamiento, mierda. Solución de hipotiroidismo. Sodio, nivel 2. Sodio, esa cuestión no la tengo. falta un ingrediente.
I cannot enter.
Ok. Puedo empezar una nueva misión. Como a continuación. Un mapa para localizar la... Si es que no encuentro los malditos ingredientes. Me falta sodio.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Sí, es que...
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities. Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard
Ya no
much of
voy a
your
ir
talents
dejando
as a
un
physician.
ratito más. Voy a intentar buscar el sodio porque no encuentro el maldito sodio.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
This hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances,
Good
I'm
evening.
willing to give you the
I'm
benefit
Dr.
of the
Reed.
doubt.
Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
This hospital seems to
Waste
be
your time
falling
with me.
apart. But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit.
With you at our side, Dr. Reed, I know that Pembroke will perfect and survive.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Tenemos un mirador. Soy yo de terminarlo.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Ok, parece que este tipo no tiene mala. Si es que no encuentra el propietario. Ah, sí, no será arriba. Qué extraño. Debería ser aquí.
Please come back later.
Milton. Tengo que averiguar dónde
It's
está el
locked, all
también.
right.
Sí, ¿qué pasó? No sé cuánto rato ya.
I wonder why the Goswicks came here in the first place.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland. And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help? Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good
Sí,
evening,
que soy
Dr.
idiota.
Strickland. And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help? Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Milton. ¿Dónde estás, Milton? Hola.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Goodbye for
Okay.
now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me...
Milton. ¿Quién es Milton? No, espérame. No, no era aquí. Bueno, aquí ya pasó la...
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead. A colleague? Are you a doctor, too? Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana. Pawnbroker, and humble guardian of this morgue. What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked? No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor. Please show me what you have to sell. Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Algo me dice que vende eso yo. Opio que... Vende opio. Codeína. Solución de... Esa. Comprar. Listo, lo compré dos.
It's locked, all right.
Sorry. No alcanzo dos. Pero parece que hay dos afuera.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Sí, he encontrado su
I have
cartera.
some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Bueno, ese gatillo caliente. Pieza de empuñadura caliente de minuta. Pieza de empuñadura caliente. Escopeta Milton. Oh, esa me gustaría. Aquí ahora vamos al segundo piso. Ahora ya compramos la esto. Ya se subí mucho. Oye, es bonito el tono de la canción que tiene el Vampyr.
It's locked.
Ahí abajo.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Ok. Ya no gusta. Una rata en el hospital.
I cannot enter.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Ok.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not.
Se demoran mucho evento y me estoy pensando que es dormido, literalmente dormido jugando.
You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Afuera.
You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize.
Oye, y si quieren correr más rápido, apretando círculo.
I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
Medio penito.
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vampire. The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate? He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Tengo preguntas sobre un
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent.
Ay, sí, es que habla mucho, weón. Yo me quiero quedar callado ahora que se disfruta lo que dicen.
I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Ok. Bueno, vamos a ir aquí a los 20 metros y...
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect. What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
If you continue shouting, I'll have you restrained and gagged. Understood?
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent kids in poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I see you scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Bueno, vamos dejando aquí. Voy a volver al menú principal. Supongo que ya está todo guardado. Así que mañana vamos a seguir. Hoy día estuvo algo, pero algo entretenido. Así que espero les haya gustado este video. Y chau, chau. Pescado.